Hey guys, it's Zyable here, and welcome back to another video. And in this video, we're doing another Hypixel Skyblock comparison. In this video, we'll be comparing the 5-star Frozen Scythe versus the 5-star Spirit Sceptre. But anyways, let's get right into it. Okay, so we're here with the outside of dungeons damage chest. And basically, we're just going to test the damage outside of dungeons. So let's start off with the Frozen Scythe. Bam! It is 27,000 damage to a zombie. And now let's see. The Spirit Sceptre is 47,000 damage to a zombie. So now we're going to move on to the in-dungeons comparison. Okay, so now we're inside a dungeon. And at the start of the dungeon, a Frozen Scythe does 279,000 damage. And the Frozen Scythe does... let's see that again. 143,000 damage. So yeah. Now, yeah, let's get to the end of the dungeon so we can see end of dungeon damage test. Yeah. Okay, so now we are pretty near to the end of the dungeon, so I'm just going to perform the damage test. With the Frozen Scythe, we do 172,000 damage, and with the 5-star Spirit Sceptre, we do 307,000 damage. So anyways, let's get to the final comparison. Okay, so we're here in the final comparison. And basically, we're just going to be looking at the Frozen Scythe stats, its cost, its mana cost. And we're going to be looking at the Heroic Spirit Sceptre's stats, its cost, and its mana cost. So basically, let's start with the Spirit Sceptre. Outside of dungeons, it does 47,000 damage, and inside of dungeons, it does 279,000 damage. The cost of the Spirit Sceptre is 18 million coins, and the mana cost of it is 125. And for the Frozen Scythe, outside dungeons, it does 27,000 damage. Inside, it does 137,000 damage. The cost of it is 6 million coins, and the mana cost of it is 25. So what we can see for this is the Spirit Sceptre is giving you a lot more damage, but at a much higher price in mana cost and coins. Well, the Frozen Scythe is giving less damage for less coins and less mana cost. So since you can see here, the Frozen Scythe is consistently doing around half the damage of the Spirit Sceptre does. Meaning that if you're on a tight budget, a 5-star Frozen Scythe is a really good deal because the Spirit Sceptre costs 3 times more, but only does twice the damage. So for 3 times less the price, you can get only half the you get half the damage of the Spirit Sceptre, which I think is a really good deal. Plus, you're basically gonna never run out of mana with this thing, even like outside dungeons, because that 25 mana cost is completely crazy. Okay, so now I'd recommend the way that you use these weapons is basically, I think instead of just having one or the other, you should actually use them together. And the Spirit Sceptre should be when you're in dungeons as your main damaging weapon for like mini bosses and for just clearing rooms, because its AoE damage is much higher than the Frozen Scythe. So, and then I think when you run out of mana in dungeons, you can just spam your Frozen Scythe without running out of mana. I do this, and I literally regen mana while spamming it. So, I think if you use them together, it will be pretty good. But if you're low on a budget, definitely get the Frozen Scythe. If you have big budget and a lot of mana, go for the Spirit Sceptre. But anyways, that's it for this video, and thank you for watching. And actually, only 4% of you are subscribed, so if you wait to the end of the video, you might as well just subscribe. But anyways, this is the end for this video, so I'll see you next time.